Hello, Contrast again, and today, guys, I'm here to do an anime review, but not ordinary anime review. This is an anime movie review, guys. Yep, I think I've done one before. I might be wrong, but I haven't really done properly any anime reviews. So today, guys, I'm here to do an anime review, and this anime movie review is to Wolf Children, Yuki and Ame. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I think that's how you. I think I might got the name, the first two names, last names mixed up. Because I know I just say Yuki and Ame, but I can't remember what order it was in. I'll check on the name. I'll check on the names. I basically upload this video and get the title, but basically it's Wolf Children, Yuki and Ame. Now, anybody who has not watched Wolf Children yet, I'm just telling you guys that stop this video right now and go and watch Wolf Children, because this is one of the fucking shits I love about anime. Because this pretty much, if you ignore the supernatural elements, basically, this is known as Wolf Children for a reason. It's known as Wolf Children for a reason because basically we have a half human, half wolf people in this series. It's a half human, half wolf. So of course, if you introduce supernatural area, this is also good for its twisting used with its supernatural elements. But I'm just telling you guys, it's not really a proper supernatural. I'm just telling you guys, it's not a proper supernatural based series. It's more pretty much slice of life, realistic storyline, and also more on the drama area of a series and romance, but mostly focus on drama and slice of life. Basically, guys, I'm not much into that stuff. This series might be not the best for you to go into. I'm just telling you guys, if you're into I'm just recommend guys, if you have watched Clannad, Air, Cannon, any hardcore dramatic series that will make you fucking cry, you go and watch Wolf Children. Okay, so stop this video right now if you have not watched it, because this is an anime movie review. So of course, major spoilers, because basically I'm about to bring up spoilers that will pretty much ruin the entire series for you. Pretty much. Well, from my point of view, more like will spoil the series for you, because you have. Well, it's not a series, it's like a movie. It will spoil the complete movie for you, because technically it's pretty much, as it's a movie, pretty much only one movie. So, pretty much a very long episode that's combined pretty much 24, 12, 13 episodes combined together. Like I say, it's more like a 24, around 13 episodes combined together. But anyway, and if they do end up making an anime series of Wolf Children, and I know they're more like, the movie was so awesome, I don't think they need a series for this, because just Wolf Children in general is just, the movie itself was just, oh my god. And there's a manga out for it, as I know. I actually saw the manga in shops, so when I get the money, I'm fucking buying the manga because it's so good. Anyway, so if you have not watched it yet, stop it right now. Just stop this video right now. So, let's get into it. Now, Wolf Children. It's about a woman called, I think I remember correct, her name is Hana. Her name is Hana. Now, it's about a college student called Hana. One day, she meets a man who I can't remember his name but she meets a man when she was in one of her classes, who was actually is not a part of the college. He's not a student in the college, so he's sort of transparent practically, but he was taking lessons, and she met him in class, and she was wondering why she didn't and why he didn't fill out a form to say he was in and stuff because he was not part of the college in the first place. So, and pretty much after meeting him and stuff, she started to hang out with him more often. Now, sooner down the line in a relationship, knowing each other, she started to have, of course, feelings for him, and of course, the man also starts having feelings for her. So, one day, he decides to tell. The man decides to tell Hana, our main female character and also our main character, the secret he has been keeping for his entire life. That secret is, he's a wolfman. He's a wolfman. He's a human who can transform into a wolf. Pretty much like a werewolf, but yet again, he's not a werewolf who goes like trespassing like the monster werewolf here in horror movies. He's just a wolfman. He's just a human who can turn into a wolf. Yes, that's just it. And I take it, he does, of course, being part wolf, he does have some capabilities that humans don't have. Sense of hearing, sense of smell is heightened, blah blah blah, and also, yeah. So, he reveals it to her, but of course, Hana wasn't scared of him. He wasn't scared of him, and so, of course, relationships start, and then they become a couple. Now, soon down the line, they end up having children. The first child came out was, remember, of course, Yuki. It was Yuki, who's the girl, she's a girl, and then a year later, they end up having another child called Ame. Now, on pretty much a few days after Ame was born, I take it, it's around about there, the man decides to go pretty much as Call the Wild basically says to go and start to hunt for his pretty much food for his child, his newborn child, but a tragic accident happened. He died, and you find him in taken out as the river of the city. You find him in the river of the city. Or was that a drainage sewage area? I don't know. Around pretty much a river, I'd say a river of the city. They were staying at, and he's dead. So from that day on, Anna has to take care of Yuki and Ame. And basically that's what most of the story is mostly about. Her taking care of and how to pretty much bring up wolf children. This is what the story is all about. Her life and her daily life of bringing up wolf children. Part human, part wolf children. So, that's pretty much what the story is all about. Her taking care of Yuki and Ame, and how she can pretty much avoid anybody finding out who they really are. That's pretty much who the children really are. Because they're, as you know what us humans are like. I have to admit for myself as well. When it comes to seeing things, it's out of the ordinary. When it comes to seeing things out of the ordinary, like ghosts and everything like that, like monsters and everything, and also seeing a wild wolf, what's the first reaction? Well, there's two reactions we have. Being scared, and anger. That will come to us straight away. And we know that, guys. We all know that. So what do you expect out of the ordinary human? What do you think you're going to expect they find out? They'll be scared. And you want them getting killed or get them dissected or stuff like that happens. So of course, Anna knows that. So she tries to hide it from any of the people. Of course, that means she tries to make sure no tests are done, no hospital. They can't go to hospital or vet because they know by doing that they might end up finding out they're pretty much half human, half wolf. So if they do that, that'll be a big problem, like a big problem. Of course. So she had to pretty much she had to bring out away so that she doesn't have to go to any of those, and also get authorized by the government and stuff through the city and everything. So of course that means, but on the way she has to move to the countryside. She decides to move to a village in the countryside so she can bring them up, so they can have the choice. The children get the chance have Ame and you can have the choice to live as a wolf or as a human. She moves to a small village so she can basically let them have the choice if they want to live as a human or a wolf. Of course, as she's a human, she cannot figure out pretty much the types. You can definitely know she doesn't know how to train them as a wolf. So, but I can't go to that sport because I can't go. I'm trying not to spoil anybody. Like I said, it's gonna have tons of basically spoilers that can ruin the series. But I can't do too much because I want at least people who still have not paused the video still understand what's going on. But again, I don't want to get spoiled. So there is a major plot value why you can't teach. There is actually a major plot value. That's part of the reason why she cannot teach them how to be a wolf, basically. But yeah, so basically the entire series is in general her life taking care of wolf children. So the series in general, guys. I have to stop saying series. The movie in general, guys, is just flawless. Amore! Yeah, I watched Tokyo Ghoul, so amore! Oh my fucking gosh, this is so... Guys, Wolf Children's a enjoyable, dramatic, heartwarming, heartbreaking, touching, cryable series. All the things that Anna had to go through. That Hana has to go through because like how the time she has to avoid from again and pay to people to find out they're actually half wolf, half human, and how that she has and telling her children begged and stuff and everything, and also about she ends up deciding to take them to school and everything. It's just, oh my gosh, just the series. Like I said, if you just ignore the supernatural elements, ignore the wolf part of the series, ignore the wolf part in general, this movie really teaches you a way of living life. Basically, this is a realistic, pretty much realistic teachings you the way of how to spend your life. Pretty much in the countryside as well. Pretty much how to teach yourself to live in the countryside. Which, even though I live in a village myself, it's pretty big. It's pretty much like a town. We got a village hall, so of course we're still classed as a freaking village. But our countryside, we still got countryside, but we don't like plant and stuff all of that much. So this also helps that if I decide maybe to move into a more deeper based village, learning from what I got from the series, I actually could able to survive in a more small-sized village. That just shows you what I learned from the series in general is just so whoa. And also it helps you to bring up children. Pretty much, even though it's for children, you still get the human way of teaching how to bring up children. It helps out. Now, of course, our main female character is alone. So it helps us to teach us children if we end up being pretty much alone. You are divorced or that your lover died. And you have to take care of your children. Now, of course, like I say, she's a female and I'm a male. So, of course, I only look at the parts I will know pretty much when they're older. Or if there are still babies, I will learn from a development where I can actually, as a male, how I can take care of children that young, if I end up having my lover died as a male. So, this series this movie in general, guys, is just so good. Planet and canon level, it's there, guys. It's just there. If I remember correct, I think the people who made Wolf Children, it's more likely the people who are known as the Disney of anime. I can't remember. For anybody who knows, what's the name of the company that is known as the Disney of anime? can you remind me that how is the company? Then I could say that in my other videos, any more anime / anime movie reviews I do for their company, because I really want to know their name. Can't remember the name, so just leave me in the name below if you know the name of the company, who basically are known as the Disney of anime. That'd be good for me, because it'd be good, because this is definitely, for me, I definitely believe this is one of the animes from that company, because pretty much it gives you those Disney feels. No, there's no music. Well, there's no singing. Should reset. There's no singing in this series. No singing. The characters don't sing or anything like that. So, of course, we do get background music and everything, but there's no singing or dancing, anything like that. But the dramatic side of it, Disney, animation style, Disney. This shows you guys. If you also like your Disney-based series and movies, go and watch. Wolf Children. So good. Now, animation quality, guys. Animation quality of the series. Wonderful. I love the animation of the series. Even though it has still frames, pretty much the entire movie, still frames, it looked good for its type of series. Just like, and this, guys, this is very underrated. This is a very underrated series to watch, because many people have ever watched Wolf Children. Why they have not, I have no idea, because Wolf Children, people, stop right now. Wolf Children, now. If you can live over for 1 hour and 57 minutes, go and watch Wolf. Cause come on, you have watched reality movies that last for 2 hours long before, so you should have time to freaking watch Wolf Children, which is only an hour, just basically 3 minutes less compared to those other movies you see in general. And actually, that's actually pretty long for an anime movie, because an anime movie is usually an hour and 37, like round up an hour and 30 minutes around that time. So it just shows you how more longer this series is. This movie is. Just shows you, if you have the time for the realistic ones, go watch this one, because it's so fucking good. This anime is fucking good. Now, characters, guys. The characters. Hana as a character. You got to respect her. The way she was able to bring up her children, who are wolves, part wolf, and how she stabilizes herself is just, whoa! For her mother, and it's just, oh my gosh! She's pretty much the ideal mother. You guys, actually, I'd say for me, my mother is pretty much the ideal mother as well for children. It just to me, that's what it feels like to me. I saw my mum as Hana. I can easily compare Hana to my mum. This just shows you how determined she is. But also just shows you how regrettable I'm feeling. Like, I have watched this movie twice before. I just finished it again for a third time. And it's not that I just need to fucking review it. Wolf Children, guys. It's just so good. Now, just having her as a character is just, oh my gosh, worth to watching. Hana, just having her as just the only character she's worth to watch, because she's just really, for a mother, she is just so good as a mother. She's one of those ideal mothers people want. Now, let's get into the main two children of the series. First, the oldest, Yuki. Yuki. We get a lot of development with her. At the start of the series, when she was a little baby, a little child, a little small grey schooler girl, who was pretty much in a second round, around those ages, like 5, 6, 7, around those ages, because they do time skips, or them getting older and stuff. But when she was like around the smallest age, she was always lively. She was always pretty much, you would have seen her. If they didn't do that, character development changed dramatically, which looked very wow. I'm glad they did that. But she would have ended up. She would have been ended up as one of the children who decided to go be a wolf. She would have decided to become a wolf, more likely, if she didn't have this change of development. Because of her also other personality, she's one of those people who are very interested in doing new things. She really wants to do new things. And when she heard the other kids talk about preschool, so basically grade school, or pretty much in our case, primary school, when she heard that, she really wanted to go to preschool. So she decides to beg her mum, and then when she got to the next, and then she was able to go to preschool. And through the years in primary school, she then understanding that everything she was like, none of the girls in her class end up liking it, and she felt alone from that. So she decides, literally decides, to make sure people like her and stuff. She decides to change her characterization. She wants to be more girlish. She wanted to become more girl-like. So no longer tomboy. So of course her character lines changed, and now she became pretty much, even though she's still got that attitude of hers, like her older little attitude still, you can still tell that. She has more of like how Armin, who is I'm about to talk about. So now let's get into Armin. When he was pretty much like the same, pretty much, of course he was younger than Yuki, but pretty much the same age as around when Yuki was younger and stuff. He was he was complete opposite to Yuki. He was very weak, timid, and very shy a lot. He was always very shy, and he just wanted, come on, can we go home, please? Like that. He was one of those kind of people. And did you see that he didn't want to go out at all, really? And yeah, and of course he looked like he would be one of those people one of the characters who might chose to be the human. Of course, that sooner or later changes. Now, first part of the change, that when after basically a year, Yuki went to school, started going to school. A year later, Armin went to school. He went to school, but he didn't like it, and so he ends up skipping school. And his mother, or was our main character, Hana, ends up starting to get a job at a nature park. So, of course, as he keeps on skipping school and stuff, and through the years he keeps on skipping school, so he decides to skip school quite a lot, basically completely now. He's now bunched out of school, but he decides to, when he attends her at the nature park school, because of course at this age he cannot spend at home too long, so by himself. So of course he has to spend with his mother and stuff. So he went to the nature park, and he got very into nature. So, and when pretty much a little bit younger, Armin, mostly one of the still young kids, pretty much young kids, Armin and everybody else, and Yuki and Hana, when it was snowing, they decided to run out of the mountains, run down the forests and stuff, and pretty much running in the snow. Pretty much started having fun. Now, soon that's when Armin had his awakening, you could say. His call of the wild, his animal instincts start to come out. And it fully awakened. It started to fully awaken. The point when he ended up catching a bird, he ended up catching a pheasant, I think it was a pheasant, yeah, I think it was a pheasant he captured, and then he accidentally fell into the river of that forest. And as you know, it snowed, it's fucking cold. And when Yuki noticed that, of course, she was still like bumping and jumping, she was pretty much tomboyish and stuff. She ended up grabbing Armin, and then went after pulling him out from the water, and he wakes up, and that's when he talks about, he caught a bird, Mum, I caught a bird. I feel like I can do anything now. But that kind of, so he awakened to his animal instincts, and from that, and then growing up, he started to go to school and talk about nature, and everything from that, his development is just pretty much changed from his previous self. So basically, Yuki and Armin sort of switched roles. Now, Yuki's still keeping her a bit more dominant side to her. She's still pretty much like turned to Armin, when Armin is now turned to pretty much the old Yuki. Which I like that. I love that area. That shows you the difference. That shows you they're pretty much still alike. It just shows you how much alike they are. That shows you how much connected they are as children. How pretty much they're the same. They're pretty much the same. Even though they have different personalities between each other, they are still the same personalities that they both had. Pretty much both had. Like for me and my sister. Like, I'm actually shocked about this series, because pretty much, this is how like my life is. Holy shit. Like I did tell you, I found connections to my life through anime. But this, guys, this Wolf Children, Wolf Children is just pretty much how I would describe my life living style. How my mum treats me, and how me and my sister fight. It's just like, whoa. Because one difference is that me and my sister argue and we pretty much hate each other too much. Of course, these two don't, but you can definitely tell the connection between me and my sister and stuff like that. Of course, I have taken the role of Yuki, pretty much, and my sister's more like Armin. Yeah, I end up being the female and she ends up being the male. Pretty weird development. Pretty weird development. But you cannot deny that. Because I do have most of my personality from my mum. I pretty much gained most of my personality from mum. When she Heather got most of it from my dad. Who's a bastard, by the way. Just, yeah. And yeah. Now we've got the other characters. Another boy who moved in, a few years basically when Yuki's now in 6th grade in school, when she's in 6th grade school, year 6 in school. The new boy transferred in, and pretty much she pretty much having tells Yuki that she smells like a dog, and she said, do you have dogs at home? Of course, she said, no, I just thought you did because you smell like a dog. Yeah. Now, of course, she understands why, so she cannot take that too much offense. But she started getting pretty worried. Now, she was not scared because she was not upset because he called her, she smelled like a dog. She knows the reason why she smelled like a dog. Now, if they actually know the reason by it, then you definitely cannot take offensive to that, because sooner you know someone's going to tell that you smell pretty much not really like a human, right? Even though we're human, we can still tell the differences between our own kind and everything, or tell if we're smelly and stuff like that. So we still can do that through a smell. So of course, when he told her that, she was like a bit timid, but she was still understand. But what made her keep on running away from him? Because she didn't want, back when she was a child, she keeps on transforming into a wolf every time she wanted to summon, or she gets angry, she keeps on turning into a wolf. When she was younger, she keeps on jumping and turning into a wolf. Of course, her mother made a promise with her mother that she would not turn to a wolf when she's at school. So she teaches her a rhyme, gonna be a little girl all the way home. Basically, that's what the tune she gave to her mother gave to her, so she makes sure she stays as a human girl all the way home. So, of course, she uses that to calm herself down. But once it got to a point where she couldn't control it anymore, at one point she couldn't control it, and the boy sort of was wondering why she keeps on running away with him, because he felt like he offended her or something, so he keeps on following her and stuff to basically say, and of course she keeps on running away. And when she got to the point of the corner, she can't move anywhere. She couldn't control herself, so she pretty much, when she's about to slap him, she turned to a wolf, and of course, you know, claws, scratched his ear. Of course, problems came up, but then they end up basically made up and stuff. And also, it seems like and then they start being more like friends and stuff. Now, there is more dramatic development between these two, but it pretty much goes. You will understand if you watch the series. So yeah, watch the movie. And yeah, all the characters need to talk about properly. Oh yeah, also the neighbors, guys, the freaking neighbors. Also this old dude. Respect for him. Now he's always grumpy, but it's respect, guys. Respect for the old dude. Respect for him. Oh man, the other old folk just respect to all of them. And yeah, that's all we've got to say. So guys, that is my anime review to Wolf Children. Hope you guys like it. Become Chan fans today. If you guys want to send fan mail, description below. My address is there, and yeah. Hope you guys like it. Comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys!